I wanted to make sure that no one is misled by this information. First of all, my name is Maurice Scott, Maurice Jefferson Scott, Sr. And if you're gonna do research on a Maurice Scott, make sure that you're researching the right person.
Maurice Scott's actions and his wife Kimmi's reactions have recently sparked some major drama that has everyone talking. The reality TV world, especially Love and Marriage, Huntsville, just got even more intense with some explosive tea that involves secret meetups, shady social media posts, and Kimmi's incredibly cold response. If you haven't been following, trust me, you don't want to miss out on all the juicy details. Maurice Scott has always been vocal about his business and personal growth. He's always seemed like the hard-working guy, constantly grinding to build his empire. But over time, fans began noticing something was off. His frequent business trips, late-night meetings, and vague responses to questions about his marriage to Kimmi started raising suspicions. It wasn't just that he was always busy, he was too busy. Fans started to wonder if his business commitments were a cover for something else, especially when he would avoid talking about his relationship with Kimmi during interviews. He'd praise her, but rarely spoke about their marriage, and that just seemed a little odd. Meanwhile, Kimmi herself started giving off some strange vibes on her own social media. She posted cryptic messages about betrayal, self-love, and focusing on herself. These posts seemed like they might be related to her marriage, and fans quickly began speculating that something wasn't right between her and Maurice.
A lot that you guys didn't see. However, in the moment that I acted, I was acting to protect the situation, protect my brother from further harm.
At the same time, Maurice seemed to be out there engaging with Instagram models. He wasn't doing anything blatantly inappropriate, but fans noticed he was liking and commenting on the posts of women who were posting revealing pictures. It didn't sit right with people when Kimmi was over here talking about loyalty and respect, while Maurice was out there boosting thirst traps. But things didn't stop there. It quickly became clear that the drama was only just beginning. A fitness influencer, who had been known for her body-positive posts and motivational quotes, began showing up in places that lined up with Maurice's business trips. She was working out in the same cities Maurice was traveling to, and fans quickly started to notice. She wasn't just sharing gym selfies, though. She was posting about loving a man who takes care of business, adding winky emojis to make it even more obvious. Fans weren't buying it and quickly began speculating in her comments, questioning if Maurice was the man she was talking about.
I'm not saying that this is all the reason, but True T has really done an amazing thing for Miss Black Titanic, and I appreciate that. And it's always good to see creators supporting other creators. But child, y'all go over there and listen to this, because this right here is the clown of the year, baby.
Then, things got really interesting when some blurry photos surfaced. These pictures, supposedly taken at a hotel, seemed to show Maurice with this woman. At first glance, they didn't seem too incriminating. But once fans zoomed in, they saw something odd in the reflection Maurice's tattoos. It didn't take long for people to start connecting the dots and making the assumption that something shady was going on between the two of them. Maurice, of course, was not about to confirm any of this. When the cheating rumors reached their peak, he took to Instagram Live to laugh it all off. He claimed that people were just trying to tear him down and accused them of making something out of nothing. His attitude was almost too calm, though too nonchalant. Fans weren't buying it, especially since he never directly denied any of the accusations. He just kept repeating that it was all baseless gossip. People started pointing out contradictions in his past interviews and social media posts, and the more he tried to brush it off, the more suspicious his behavior seemed. It was clear that Maurice's damage control efforts were failing, and fans began to believe there was more to the story than he was letting on. While Maurice was out there trying to smooth things over, Kimmi was making some bold moves of her own. She unfollowed him on Instagram, and her fans immediately noticed. Then she posted a message that didn't mention anyone by name, but it was clear who she was talking about. The message read, "A woman who values herself doesn't compete. She removes herself." Fans didn't need any more hints to understand what she was implying. Kimmi's sister also got involved, posting about family loyalty and calling out snakes in the grass. Kimmi's inner circle was showing support, and it was clear that the loyalty was shifting away from Maurice.
Keep it 100. And before you get on social media, TV, YouTube, talking about what you think you know, maybe reach out to the people that you're about to talk about and ask maybe if it's true or not. Because it can land you in trouble when you speak of people that's not true.
But just when it seemed like Kimmi was done responding to the drama, she came through with a savage move. She showed up at a high-profile event looking absolutely stunning, and during the interviews, she kept it cool and classy. She didn't mention Maurice, and instead, she spoke about focusing on her own goals and moving forward. But the real power move came when Kimmi's friends started dropping subtle hints on social media. They posted things like, "It's level up season and you don't lose a man, you lose a headache," all while tagging Kimmi. Fans were living for the subliminals, and everyone started talking about how Kimmi was clearly moving on. Rumors began to swirl that Kimmi was secretly meeting with divorce lawyers, and fans ran with that story. They started speculating that Kimmi was getting ready to serve Maurice with divorce papers. Screenshots of alleged text messages and DMs started circulating online, showing Maurice's questionable behavior. The messages painted a picture of a long-running issue: late nights, suspicious excuses, and accusations that Maurice was getting too friendly with certain women. Kimmi didn't confirm or deny the authenticity of the leaks, but she didn't need to. The internet was already on her side. People praised her for not letting Maurice play her and for handling everything with class. Some fans even said Maurice got exactly what he deserved. At this point, Maurice was looking incredibly guilty, and his reputation was taking hit after hit.
I've been around Martell and her. I didn't see their interactions. So I didn't see she makes me feel this way or whatever, right? In that situation, I told Martell, bro, this is not it. Going forward, I'm not leaving a party because somebody is cheating. No, I'm not.
So do you come home and then call the person that's getting cheated on?
No, you'll never hear me call somebody and say, "Hey man," or "Hey lady, your guy's cheating on you."
I don't disagree. I'm not saying that you would. What I am saying is that you don't sit and be complicit in it as far as finishing out the evening. Because I wouldn't want the person that I'm friends with to think that I think this is okay. Even after the words come out of my mouth, your actions speak louder than words.
I believe that actions speak louder than words as well. And I don't know how many phone calls I've had with Melody and Martell about their situation.
I hear what you're saying, and it doesn't change my opinion.
Yeah, we're at an impasse.
Kimmi, on the other hand, was rising in the public's eyes. She was seen as strong, independent, and unbothered by the drama. People were rallying around her, and Maurice's supporters seemed to fall silent. The narrative had completely flipped, and Kimmi was in control. She had made her point without even needing to get loud about it. But just when it seemed like Kimmi's revenge tour was winding down, she hit Maurice with the final blow. She announced a new business venture, and Maurice wasn't anywhere to be found in the announcement. The spotlight was entirely on Kimmi, and it was clear she was stepping into her own without Maurice. Fans went wild, calling it the ultimate glow-up. The timing was perfect, too. Maurice was still trying to play innocent while Kimmi was making it clear that she was moving on without him. Then came the rumors of a tell-all interview. Everyone started talking about what Kimmi might reveal, and the internet was buzzing with excitement. People were tweeting things like, "Kimmi won, Maurice lost," and referring to her as the comeback queen. Maurice's reputation continued to take hits, and even his own supporters were nowhere to be found. The more Maurice tried to downplay the situation, the more it seemed like Kimmi was winning the public battle. In the end, Kimmi had shown everyone what real power moves looked like. She didn't need to get loud or drag Maurice through the mud. She let her actions do all the talking. Her subtle moves, unfollowing him, posting empowering messages, and stepping into her own spotlight, spoke volumes. She didn't let the drama take over her life. Instead, she took control of the narrative and came out on top. So, what does this mean for Maurice and Kimmi's marriage? Can they survive this scandal, or is this the end of the road for them? While we've seen couples recover from even worse cheating scandals in the reality TV world, it seems like the damage may be too deep this time. Trust is fragile, and right now, the internet has already decided that Maurice is guilty. Kimmi, on the other hand, has been moving like a woman who is done with the relationship. She's been focusing on her own success and stepping out solo in a way that makes it clear she doesn't need Maurice. Public perception matters, and Maurice's reputation has taken a major hit. Meanwhile, Kimmi is being praised as strong, independent, and unbothered. If they were to reconcile, it would make for a dramatic storyline, but the real question is whether Kimmi even wants to go back after showing how strong and capable she is on her own. And would fans even respect that kind of reconciliation at this point? What do you think? Could Maurice and Kimmi's relationship survive, or is it time to let go? Drop your thoughts in the comments and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. The drama's just getting started, and trust me, it's only going to get hotter from here. Drop your thoughts in the comments and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. The drama's just getting started, and trust me, it's only going to get hotter from here.